All right, so the very first one that I have for you is now that we're in this digital age, there are some people who are liking having digital business cards. Actually, funnily enough, I still use paper business cards, and I'll tell you the story about that one day. I won't tell you the story about it today, but I'll probably show you if you can see it here. Oh, you probably can't because I've got this background on. No, you can't see it. That's right. I'll tell the story about this card because it's one of my marketing fails. I'll talk about how we turned it around into a success as well too. So I'm still using physical cards, but I do have a digital card on my phone as well. What a digital card allows you to do, and so an app like this one here, which is waveconnect.com. It allows you to enter in all of your details in the card. So your name, your business, your role, your websites, your social media links. If you've got a lead magnet you want people to see, or a list of your services, or a means to contact you, put all of that into an app like this here. It will also generate a card for you. And it also generate a QR code. So if you happen to be out and about at networking meetings, or you're meeting people physically, I'm down here in Sydney, sort of ducked into a conference for a wee while, and so you're able to have people scan that QR code, save your contact into their phones or into their contacts, and rather than carrying around their physical business cards. So it's just an easy way to keep in touch. One of the things you do want to do is to keep track of who you've shared your card with. You do get home or back to the office, then you can start a communication, even some basic communication of great to meet you at such and such an event, and sort of starting to build that relationship. So this card here, as I say, it's called waveconnect.com. So you create an account. I think it's free to create your account. Price-wise for it, there you go. You've got a free account there that you can use, so free forever. And then they've got a paid plan, which is about $5 a month, or if we're over in Australia and New Zealand, it's more like around $8 to $9 a month there. So so it is free. You can use it for contacts out by CSV as well, which that if you're running a CRM and you're wanting to sort of add your contacts to a CRM, you can do that with an app. And of course, because it does have the CSV export, it does connect to an app called Zapier, and undoubtedly Pabbly as well, which is an integration tool which connects one app with another app. And so it means you can automatically add contacts, from your phone to your other applications, your CSV or whatever, and then automate your welcome email as well too. So that one there is a really handy tool if you're out meeting people physically and in person. It's called waveconnect.com. Now, what we'll do with the links is we will drop these into chat. So if you can't read the URL that's in the URL bar, it will be in chat. So we'll ensure that they're clickable links. You can save the chat at the end of the evening, and you'll be able to go and explore these apps at your leisure. If you're not sure where chat is, it is in the toolbar at the bottom of your Zoom screen. There's an icon in the middle that is two speech bubbles, says chat below it. And actually, if you click on it, you'll see some people introducing themselves in there as well and starting conversation. So feel free to introduce yourself as well too. All right, next app I have for you. This one here is what they call a Flipbook, online Flipbook maker. So it is it's a virtual book. So what you can do with it is you can upload PDF documents, PowerPoint slides, Word documents, images. If you've got a presentation, or you've got a what do they call them, pitch deck, or you're sending a proposal through to someone, as I've seen used in this format before too. You can create it as what they call an HTML5 flipbook. And so people are able to click a link. So you might send this off to them by a link via email or social media. They're able to click on the link, and then they can navigate through the document just as if they were sort of flipping through a physical book, but it's obviously a digital book or an online book. So it just gives a bit of uniqueness to your presentation. Rather than just sending off a PDF document or a Word document, it means you can design it so that it's got something that's a bit more eye-catching or flashy with it as well too. So there are some examples of it down here. So what have we got here? Oh, you got catalogs. So actually, I think Aldi use something like this here as a catalog. So I'm often getting that. So it's a way of sort of presenting your services maybe as a book as well too. But if you click on one of these, it'll give you an example as to how this works. Hopefully my internet's not too slow. Yeah, I think I might be just running a wee bit slow here tonight, so I won't leave that on to show you. All right, well, you get the idea. If you can have a look at it anyway. So the URL is fliphtml5.com, and you can upload it. It does cost you. I think they've got a free version here as well too. Yeah, they do too. So always like free. So you can get 5 uploads a day. So you do have a free version there to really sort of try it out and see how it could work for you. And then they've got various subscription plans if it's something you want to use on a fairly regular basis. So there we go. That is fliphtml5.com. Oh, there we go. There's a Flipbook up. So if we just navigate through, you can see that it's just flipping through the pages. Obviously not going to. Oh, there we go. The images are just starting to come up now. Perfect. All right. All right. So I do have an AI tool in here as well too. So look at that. So this one here is FounderPal.ai. AI marketing tools for solopreneurs who hate marketing. So this is for you if you're just a single person in your business, or you're operating with a few staff, maybe a VA or a couple of VAs. So in here they've got a whole heap of AI tools for you to explore. So these ones are really aimed at if you're starting a business, or you are starting a new part of your business, or a new product, or a new service, or you've identified a gap in the market that you think that you could probably provide a solution for, then this is just quite an easy way to start, we're ready to kick off your business. So they've got a marketing strategy generator. So you just feed in the ideas about what your market is, who your target market is, bit of a description about product or service or the problems that they've got, and it will generate that. Got a user persona generator, which is really good. So this is really to find out your ideal client, or to build up a persona of your ideal clients. So it's those personas that we often use in marketing. So when you're generating content, then you're not generating content to go out to everybody. You're generating content to go out to specific types of people. And the best way to write content and generate content is to imagine you're speaking to one person only. And so they just have, so a persona can be just that one person. There's lots of people that are like that one person, but you're just using that one person. They've got business idea generators, value proposition, marketing problem solver. So 10 ideas to solve any marketing problem. So lots and lots of things in there. The old traditional SWOT analysis as well too. Great thing about this is they're all free. So you can go and try these 100% free. And obviously with anything with some of these AI tools, it gives you a starting point. And then from that starting point, you can really develop your ideas. So it really saves a whole lot of time. So that one there is called FounderPal.ai. This one here is, and this is just one that we were using just this week. This one, if you're wanting to do what they call a technical audit on your website, it's a technical audit is where they have a look at your website and just have a look at maybe where your H tags are, what's missing, how fast, how fast it is, how long it's taking for things to download. Then this tool here will help you do that. It just gives you a basic report about sort of how what your site is like as far as optimizing it for SEO. Obviously a whole lot of work that comes in behind all that, but it just gives you a baseline of some of the basic fundamentals of your technical SEO. There are a whole lot of other areas around your search engine optimization, but this is certainly a really good starter. And there are things in here that you can just shoot off to your web developer, and they can fix a lot of the things here that are wrong with the site, and guarantee there will always be things that will need attention on the site, particularly if you're working in day-to-day as well too. Not all web designers and web developers pay attention to all of these things. In fact, there are so many things that there are things that do get missed as well too. So with this one here, it is a free tool. Simply just pop in your URL, first name, last name, run the report. It'll run the report, and then it'll shoot you it'll come up with a page with a report there for you to take action. For some, it might look like mumbo jumbo, but for others, if it looks like that, send off to your web developer. They'll sort of interpret it all for you. But if you sort of understand what your site should be doing, it is a helpful tool to point you in the right direction. Lots of paid tools out there, but this one's a free one. Right, last one I've got for you is a book. So going along with the theme that we've had for the last tool, and these are books that I read or currently reading. This is the current one I'm reading at the moment. Have read this one before, How to Write Copy That Sells by Ray Edwards. So Ray Edwards is he's an old guy now, but he is one of the sort of early copywriters, and he was writing copy for things like newspapers, yellow pages, TV, radio, and now sort of working in the digital space as well. And certainly a lot of the principles in his book here are very relevant to what we're doing online today. Interesting thing I heard today is for those of you that were trained in old school sales, old school sales, it's a lot of what you were taught is coming back into vogue again. So there've been sort of ways of selling that have come back in, but certainly with the younger generation, they respond really well to some of the older school sales. So if you thought that those skills you won't be using them anymore, then you will be using them. And in fact, some of the copy here uses some of those, I suppose, what you call old school methods, some of them more modern as well. But it is a very, very good start. If you're wondering what to write, how to write, this book here is one I definitely recommend. He's very good. He's also got a podcast as well too, which is well worth listening to. And that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for this evening. So we'll drop all of those tools into chat. In fact, they're all there now. We'll probably drop them all in as a group. There we go. It's in as a cluster. So they are the last item in chat at the moment. So tell me, what was your favorite? Just drop into chat. What was your favorite tool? Just to see which is the one that will take you through your free time. So of course, these apps and tools, we will drop these into the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, now's a good time to go there and join. When you do join, it won't accept you immediately. We'll have to come through and approve you. Just keeps all the spam and the bots out of the group. But come and join that. And these tools will be there later in the week. And also some of the previous tools we've got there, they'll all be there. So you can search them and find them in there as well too. And you'll probably see some of these posted across the various social media platforms as well too. All right, what have we got? We've got FounderPal. Love my AI tool, so must be Founder. Good stuff. Yep, FounderPal. All right, so a fairly sort of even spread. In fact, I think it's all of the F words are the favorite tools for tonight. The ones starting with F. So there we go, Debbie.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I just wanted to ask you, is there a big difference between Flip HTML5 and Designer?
Oh, that is a really good question. The primary differences, from my understanding, and it certainly was, I haven't had a look at Designer recently, but Flip HTML5 is built on the HTML5 code. So that might not mean too much to you, but it is... it basically is just as HTML and CSS code. It loads faster, it's cleaner, it's often quicker. So that's really the major difference. I think Designer is using some JavaScript in there, which the Flip HTML5 doesn't use.
Okay, thank you.
But from a visual point of view, probably no difference. No one's going to see the difference.
The other difference is you get a lifetime deal with Designer and you have to pay every month with Flip.
There we go. That's a big difference.
Yeah,
Yep,
I've got that already. That's why I was wondering.
Yes.
Thanks, Con.
That's what convinced me too.
Well, I'll tell you, Con, the one that I would go for is the one with the lifetime deal. I love my lifetime deals. Awesome. Thank you for that.
Do you want me to put the link into the chat, Nick? Up to you.
Yeah, drop it into chat. That'll be fine.
I'll do that right now.
Excellent. Thanks, Debbie.
That's all right.
Awesome. Well, I hope you get a heap of value out of those tools. And of course, just like tonight, if you do find other tools that you think we should profile here and be good to have on the show, let me know. And more than happy to have a look and feature them on the show. And I know that actually I think Debbie has before, and Con definitely has sent me some tools before as well. I think Fred and Jeff have both sent me piles of tools as well. So I always appreciate that. It makes my work a whole lot easier here as well too. And with these tools here, you know, if you need any help with them at all, or you're wondering what sort of tools you can use for your business, feel free to reach out, and we have a number of programs to really help with that as well too.